COPWATCH, policing the police every single day.
If COPWATCH had his penis out in public, I would be arrested and labeled sex deviant. If you're a Charlotte County Sheriff Bill Prummell Deputy James White, you're disturbing the peace. Former CCSO sergeant who was fired after alleged indecent exposure instead charged with disturbing peace. By Ann Easker. Staff writer. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office sergeant fired last month for alleged indecent exposure has been charged with disturbing the peace in relation to the same incident, according to court records. James Paul White, a member of the Sheriff's Office since 2003, had been under investigation by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement since October 2017. While White was on paid leave in May, a fellow detective reported the exposure incident, launching an internal affairs investigation that ended in White's termination in July. Detective Jacob Hawkins reported members of the Criminal Investigation Unit and the Major Crimes Unit were at Leroy's Southern Kitchen and Bar on July 25, 2017, celebrating the promotion of the sheriff's son, Detective Billy Prummell III. Hawkins said during the party, he spotted White at a table with his fly zipped down and his genitalia exposed. He then allegedly walked back and forth between the bar area and the dining tables, while some patrons made comments such as "gross" and "cut it out." White allegedly laughed and pointed at the exposed genitalia while following a female server around the business. Hawkins said he told White to "knock it off, put your balls away." White's response, he said, was, "You don't know how to party, you'll never gonna get promoted." Several others, though not all of the members of the sheriff's office present that night, also recalled the incident. Detective Prummell told investigators he also told White to put his genitalia away multiple times during the night, according to the investigation. Later in the evening, White came to sit at his table, and Prummell allegedly sat on his lap to block the view of his exposed genitalia and zipped up White's fly for him. He and his wife later gave White a ride home, deciding he'd had too much to drink. Leroy's owner, Lee Richardson, told cops the genitalia were fake and were a gag gift his wife recently received at an adult party. Richardson said earlier the same night, White was at the bar having a drink with him and another friend. White took the fake genitalia with him, and when he came back with the group of officers, Richardson said he walked in with them hanging out of his pants. Richardson said White was jumping around acting goofy, and he told The Sun. "Last month it was blatantly obvious it's not his genitalia." He said White left the fake genitalia on the table when he left the bar that night. Richardson told investigators he thought he had the fake genitalia at his home, and he would search for it and turn it over to the sheriff's office. However, he never produced the fake genitalia and later stopped returning CCSO's calls, according to the report. Other Leroy's employees did not recall anyone exposing genitalia that night, fake or otherwise. One bartender who did not recall the specific night but was working, according to payroll documents, said someone exposing themselves is very rare and would have stuck out in her mind. Rather than exposure of sexual organs, the law violation listed in the Internal Affairs investigation, the state attorney's office charged White with breaching the peace, a second-degree misdemeanor. The case was filed by Assistant State Attorney Tyler Lovejoy on August 16. The charging information states on or about August 25, 2017, White did unlawfully commit such acts as are of a nature to corrupt public morals, or outrage the sense of public decency, or affect the peace and quiet of persons who may witness them, or did engage in brawling or fighting or such conduct as to constitute a breach of the peace or disorderly conduct. White was served with a summons to appear in court on August 29 at 8:30 a.m. Attempts to reach him via Facebook were unsuccessful. No defense attorney was yet on file for the case as of Thursday. The FDLE investigation appears to have been closed and handed over to the state attorney's office for review. The matter is under review and there is no public record at this time, said State Attorney's Office spokesperson Samantha Sion. Email, aeasker@sun-herald.com. Sheriff Bill Prummell with former Sergeant James White at an awards ceremony. Photo provided. Police use who may want to retaliate against him physically.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I just wanted you to know that I am using this stuff under fair use. And also remember to like and subscribe this channel. Also too, keep in mind I do not make any money on YouTube. This is 5 hours work a day, you know, fighting for freedom. And you can donate with PayPal and Patreon. I just want you to think about this. If everybody gives to PayPal and Patreon, Patreon is every month. Actually, PayPal you can do every month. I have 12,000 subscribers. If everybody gives, I can quit my regular job and go full-time investigations on Charlotte County and possibly even more and beyond. So just keep that in mind. If everybody helps out, I can go full-time doing this. Thanks.